Sylvia Kristel, 28 September 1952, 17 October 2012, is a Dutch actress who performed in over 50 movies, and was best known for playing the lead character in 4 of the 7 Emanuele films. Early life. Kristel was born in Utrecht, Netherlands, the elder daughter of an innkeeper, Jean Nicolas Kristel, and his wife Biot. In her 2006 autobiography, she claimed to have been sexually abused by an elderly hotel guest when she was 9 years old, an experience she otherwise refused to discuss. Her parents divorced when she was 14 years old after her father abandoned the family for another woman. "It was the saddest thing that ever happened to me," she said of the experience of her parents' separation. Career. Kristel began modeling when she was 17. She entered the Miss TV Europe contest in 1973 and won. Multilingual, she spoke Dutch, English, French, German and Italian. She gained international attention in 1974 for playing the title character in the softcore film Emanuele, which remains one of the most successful French films ever produced. After the success of Emanuele, she often played roles that capitalized on that sexually provocative image, most notably starring in an adaptation of Lady Chatterley's Lover, 1981, and a nudity-filled biopic of the World War I spy in Mata Hari. Her Emanuele image followed her to the United States, where she played Nicole Mallow, a maid who seduces a teenage boy, in the 1981 sex comedy Private Lessons. Another mainstream American film appearance was a brief comic turn in the Get Smart revival film The New Bomb in 1980. Although Private Lessons was one of the highest-grossing independent films of 1981, ranking 28 inches U.S. domestic gross, Kristel reportedly saw none of the profits and continued to appear in movies and last played Emanuele in the early 1990s. In May 1990 she appeared in the television series My Riviera, filmed at her home in Saint-Tropez and offering insights of her life and motivations in an interview with writer-director Michael Feeney-Callan. In 2001, she played a small role in Forgive Me, Dutch filmmaker Cyrus Frisch's debut. In May 2006, Kristel received an award at the Tribeca Film Festival, New York for directing the animated short film Dopper and Me, written by Ruud den Driver. The award was presented by Gayle King. After a hiatus of 8 years, she acted in the film Two Sunny Days, 2010, and that same year, she played the mother of the trio Lescano in the TV series The Swim Girls. Personal life. In September 2006, Kristel's autobiography Nude was published in France. It was translated into English as Undressing Emanuele, a memoir, by Fourth Estate, 2 July 2007, ISBN 9780072569552, in which she told of a turbulent personal life blighted by addictions to drugs, alcohol, and her quest for a father figure, which resulted in some harmful relationships with older men. The book received some positive reviews. 910. Her first major relationship was with Belgian author Hugo Claus, more than a quarter-century her senior, with whom she had a son, Arthur, born 1975. Kristel left her husband for British actor Ian McShane, a decade her senior, whom she had met on the set of the 1979 film Fifth Musketeer. They moved in together in Los Angeles, where he had promised to help her launch her American career. However, their 5-year affair would lead to no significant career break for Kristel, but a relationship she describes in her autobiography as awful. "He was witty and charming, but we were too much alike." About 2 years into the relationship she began using cocaine. This proved to be her downfall, though at the time she thought of it as a supervitamin, a very fashionable substance, without danger, but expensive, far more exciting than drowning in alcohol, a fuel necessary to stay in the swing. Interviewed in 2006 for the documentary Hunting Emanuele, she describes how, nurturing an expensive cocaine habit, she made a number of poor decisions, including selling her interest in Private Lessons to her agent for $150,000. The film would gross more than $26 million domestically. Since mid-chain, she married twice, first to an American businessman which ended after 5 months, and then to film producer Philip Lott. She spent a decade with Belgian radio producer Fred Devry, until his death. Citation needed. Illness and death. A heavy smoker of unfiltered cigarettes from the age of 11, Kristel was diagnosed with throat cancer in 2001 and underwent 3 courses of chemo.